So this video is just to explain about the flooring, because there are some people that still are confused. So I'm going to try and explain it in simpler terms. When I first moved in, the whole home was a mess. Literally, you were walking on like a trampoline. When you used to walk, it used to go like that. Sitting on a chair, it would move. It was horrible. Made me feel sick and whatnot. So I was unaware of what the actual issue was, because I'm not into that sort of business. So I wouldn't have known any better. I mean, I knew upstairs flooring was weaker than ground floor, but not to this extent. So sort of a year went by. I think when I had the Bosch washing machine, the second-hand one I got off eBay, literally the flooring from here to here, it dropped. It came off the skirting at the back. All the ceiling came off, and it just went like that, because all the machines came in, fridge, washing machine, whatnot. It was too much pressure for the floor to handle. So then they came in, they put up all the flooring and laid the joists down, because they're supposed to be in the first place. It was stupid of them to put in a kitchen without joisting the flooring. It's ridiculous. So when they did the flooring, I mean, you can still hear it now. It's it's still creaky, but it's not moving as much anymore. So then they done all the flooring, but them being them, they didn't do, because they thought, well, no one's going to be walking sort of underneath the counters, are they? So they thought they'd miss it out. So literally, they didn't put any joists sort of from here onwards, going back, going towards the wall. Didn't do sort of under here, the counters. So not so much for the dryer, but the washing machine, it's an issue. All the washing machines have been an issue of sort of shaking and whatnot, because the washing machine is sitting on the floor, and the flooring, so this is the skirting where my arm is, the flooring's going like that. So the washing machine's sort of sitting up more than it should be. But I've tried to level the feet according to the floor. But this machine is by far the best that, it's coped the best out of them all, because for it to actually move out of its place, it really, really has to jump. And the only time it does that is when I put odd things in at a time or overload it. But it doesn't vibrate and sort of move to the side. It usually stays in its same place. This is to help, so explaining but the washing machine. So that's why it's shaking, because it's sort of sitting like this. So someone, I forgot his name, but he had a genius idea of squeezing something thick in between the work counter and the washing machine to sort of help push it down, and that is working. And then obviously here, I don't know what's happened here. This is where the floor was unlevelled. So it's like a massive lump of line. So if the washing machine was here, that would be sort of on its sort of tilting a bit. Done a very bodge job. It's not, if you're in the business, I wouldn't say it's that hard. But obviously, that's the way they've done it. But yes, it's all right now. Still hasn't dented from the last spin, which is really, really good. So yes, I hope that makes sense. What I'm going to start, I want to go to B&Q and see if I can get a board that I can put the washing machine on to make it more even. But then if the floor's not straight, then I don't think that would make any difference unless I stick something underneath the board. But this machine it's too heavy, because it really hurts my back when I move it. It is really, really heavy to move. So, you know, I'll try and hold it off as long as I can. But yes, it's worse here. So hopefully I've explained that a bit more. The machine itself is not at fault at all. My grandma's is dead quiet, and she's got hers is in ground flooring, hers is in the kitchen. And actually downstairs as Indy said is worse because their flooring I think is on the verge of collapsing as well. So that's going crazy, you can constantly hear it. So as far as the machine actually banging out its place, that was my fault, and I take responsibility for whatever happens if it breaks. But obviously I know it won't because it's a Beko, and it's the one brand that you can trust.